Hello, hello, hello to all of my knowledge seekers. A lot of you all have been asking me if your time, date, and place of birth is important. The answer is yes. However, if you don't have your time of birth, your exact time of birth, that's okay, because it's only necessary to tell us the location of the ascendant or eastern horizon and the exact location of the moon. So, although these are important, you can still do some interpretive work without them. Let me go a little deeper with this. Most of us know our date of birth, but the more accurate you can be with about your time of birth, the better. The MC and the IC, which you learned about in previous videos on this channel, move through each zodiac sign exactly 2 hours, and the ascendant and descendant take an average of 2 hours through each sign. So they are moving relatively quickly, and a discrepancy of even just an hour can change the picture of a chart quite significantly. So if you don't know your time of birth at all, it's not possible to set up a full horoscope. You will only be able to cast a flat chart in which the four angles will be absent, also the house cusp missing out a great deal of basic information. The moon's position will also be in question, since the moon moves an average of 13 degrees through each zodiac sign each day. So it is worth making an effort to find out. The time of birth is recorded on the birth certificate in some countries, but not in others. And some countries offer a long form of birth certificate, which includes the time of birth. It's also possible that the hospital may record birth times. Family records and baby books are also very helpful. In the absence of written evidence, family members can often be a godsend, perhaps remembering that you were born around noontime or even in the evening, which gives you a starting point at least. If you have no record at all, some professional astrologers will rectify a chart. This is a very skilled process in matching significant dates and events in your life to astrological parts of your life. Your place of birth is also important too. So, regarding location, let's say you don't know exactly where you were born. So, it's helpful to be as accurate as possible. Although, if you were born in a rural area, then the nearest town should be sufficient to use as your birthplace. If you were born in a city, astrological software usually lists different city districts and suburbs to create the most accurate chart. If there is no town nearby, it is possible to use just the coordinates for the place you were born. Hopefully this information is helpful to you all, so it's not as simple as yes and no if you don't have the time of birth. There will be some information sort of left out, but you kind of get the gist of it. If you have any more questions, please list them below in the video, and thank you for joining me for the birth chart series. Thank you. Bye.